Alrighty, we are going to go ahead and be getting started. This is actually the time that I want to start live streaming around every morning. I think what I'm going to do is start doing my videos, my daily videos at night, and then live streaming ranked in the morning. That way I can get a healthy mix of both, and that way things don't conflict as far as uploading schedule and all that, because that's what I've really been trying to figure out here recently, is how to do this and like do everything I want to do and it not be too much. Now that series I was doing, the ranked rush, where it was me basically time lapsing the 2 or 3 hours that I played of ranked each day, that is a little bit too intensive for me to keep up with, as well as do my normal videos and stream. It's just a lot. So for right now, I'm going to be putting those on pause, but everything else is going to continue as normal. Today we're going to be playing some standard ranked as well as some historic ranked. But since I've been so behind, I guess, with this ranked climb, we're going to have to be doing it at an expedited pace. So we're going to be doing a whole lot of mono red and gruel aggro today. A whole lot of aggro decks. We might play a little bit of a mono white. It's like an artifact enchantment aggro deck, but really going to be focusing in on trying to get those wins quickly, get out of gold, get to plat, and you know, all that good shenanigans. That way we're not just bottom of the barrel, as they say. This is a bit intense, bit heavy for a hand. And I did just throw this deck together. I didn't want to go copy paste a mono red deck. I feel like mono red deck is, I don't want to say it's fairly easy to build, but you know, as far as like rounding it out, it's all pretty much going to come down to what is actually actively being played that day. And so we will probably make adjustments as we go along. Maybe take out a few Skargan Hellkites and add in some Scorching, what are they, Scorching Dragonfires, I believe is what they're called. Things along that nature will obviously, we'll sort of attune as we go through the day, right? Hope you're all having, you know, good mornings, good nights, whatever time it may be, wherever you are. A lot of these gold matches will probably be fairly standard. I'm actually going to sorcery speed kill that thing, so we have one less defender, and then I'm going to swing in with both of these. If they want to defend with their Legion War Boss, we have the Rimrock to buff up the Fervent. Great, you're just going to play right into it then, huh? Awesome. So I think we're doing alright as far as this matchup goes. Granted, we still have two kind of dead weight Skargan Hellkites in our hand. I think that'll be a-okay. Samut Sprint. So we could actually go Rimrock into Samut Sprint. I kind of like the idea of that. Another Embercleave. I'm going to bottom that. We already have one. I'm actually looking for another land if at all possible. I'm not going to swing in with Fervent this time, but it will allow us to kill any little gobbo. They're going to defend with the Legion War Boss. Fine by me. Killing a War Boss is always fantastic. And we're going to get two little 1/1 Satyr creature tokens, which is going to help us get down this Embercleave that we have in hand, which should allow us to win the game. We'll have to see, though. They do have an annex of their own. I think what we're going to do here is just swing all in. Well, yeah, actually I think it is best to swing all in the end. So we're going to go ahead and go next to blockers and see how they want to defend this. You don't want to throw down your Embercleave preemptively, and that is why. You want them to defend your weakest creatures and then get it on your annex and sweep the game out with that. So game one, picking up fairly easy. Again, we may want to go down in the number of Skargan Hellkites. Had this opponent played a little differently, that game might have turned out a little bit worse for us, as we did have two dead cards in hand. But you can't change your deck based off one game, so we're going to keep going until we see what's going on. What's up, John? Nice to have you out. Drac the Hack. What a name, what a name. Again with the two Skargan Hellkites, but this time not nearly as strong of a early lineup. I mean, Bone Crusher. It's very, very tempting for me to take out some of these Skargan Hellkites, but just because you have 2 games where your starter hand has 2 of them in it, again, doesn't necessarily mean Fervent Champion. There's 4 mana. I'm not too worried. We do have mana for the Bone Crusher Giant, so we can kill this Fervent if need be. Our opponent's actually playing Bone Crusher. We're actually playing Boros. We are going to kill that Hushbringer. I think that poses more of a threat to us than that Fervent Champion in the end, due to the life gain, right? There's our Annex coming down. So, pretty good draw there. Next turn, we're going to be up to 4 mana, which I guess could be a Bone Crusher plus a Light Up the Stage, depending on how they play their turn. Robber of the Rich, we will kill that if they try to swing in. Nope. They're going to stay back in defense. So yeah, we can go Bone Crusher into Light Up the Stage if we want, or just play Light Up the Stage. I think getting down to Bone Crusher is the right play, and then if we want to swing in with Annex, I think that's not even a bad decision, because we do have the Skargan Hellkite that can come down and end up X-naying our opponent. So I will Light Up the Stage here. And we get a Rimrock and an Embercleave. That's actually not bad, because we can play the Embercleave come next turn, which will make our Annex huge, right? Tajik. Legions in, so they should be swinging in this turn. No, still no swing in. All right, well that's fantastic for me. So we swing all in, and this costs 4, and this costs 1. We're gonna go next to blockers, and we're gonna throw the. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? No blocks? All right. Well, it's your funeral. So that's gonna be 16 damage plus 4. That actually is their funeral. Drak the Hack. Should have defended. Again, winning, even having those 2 semi-dead Skargans in our hand. What a what a surprise. Maybe there are good luck charms, who knows. Either way, we're gonna keep barreling through rank. Morning, what is up, Epic? Hope you're having a good morning as well. Who wants to know? Well, I do. I would love to know. I would love to know all there is to know there is. I like your deck art. Hello, hello. You're probably gonna wish you hadn't told me hello once the match gets underway. I am playing one of the most hated decks in Standard. Oh no, it appears you are as well. So we need to keep up mana for Bone Crusher or go ahead and get down the Rimrock. Given we have 2 mana, we'll be up to 3 next turn. Let's wait and see what they do here. They may try and shock our Fervent. They are indeed going to shock our Fervent. In which case... I'm going to pass it back to them. If they're playing mono red, yeah. I was about to say, then I assume that they have a 2 mana drop creature almost guaranteed, in which case I would like to kill it. Whether it be a Steamkin or, you know, this or that or whatever. I want to get it off the board ASAP. So next turn we're probably going to go ahead and get the Tor Brand down actually if we can manage it. Phoenix of Ash. Well, I'm not too worried about that. Are they going to be swinging in or are they going to be using it for defender? They're going to be swinging in. Fantastic. You have no idea. No clue. This is why we play Tor Brand, for the explosiveness. We want an explosive deck. Now they have Lava Core or something like that, we may be regretting it. No? An Annex? Okay, well we can play Embercleave come our turn. We can actually play 10th Street Dodger into Embercleave if we want to. I think that's actually not a bad idea. So all attack next to blockers. And let's see where the blocks land. Annex there and Phoenix of Ash there, so we will go Embercleave onto our Tor Brand, which is pretty much where it's going to go anyways. I guess argument could be made for it to go to Bone Crusher Giant, right? Remember, they're going to boost up the Phoenix of Ash. Okay. At least we did kill the Annex before Phoenix of Ash, so they actually didn't get the boost off the Phoenix. And now we pretty much just have to finish him out with the Tor Brand, which we do have the Rimrock Knight to boost him up in damage, plus he deals 2 extra damage on each strike thanks to his own ability. I'm thinking we're going to be alright. Even if they play the Rimrock, they can't defend. The only thing they can defend with is the Annex, so I think this is going to be a pretty easy game to finish out for us, right? Next to combat, we'll swing in here. I think we can swing in here as well. And then we can just go ahead and Rimrock onto the Torbrand. We say good game to him, and we go next to blockers and allow this to finish out. So, done and done. Resolve. So many pointless resolves here. Alrighty. Who wants to know being taken down as well? So we're 3-0 so far. You know, there's a reason people hate mono red, but there's also a reason people play mono red. It is the fastest way to climb rank for sure. Fastest, easiest. We've been live for what, 13 minutes? I've won 3 games. That's crazy speed. Crazy. Giovannia. Now we may not be going for too long this morning. I don't want to necessarily have like, you know, 4 or 5 hour streams, maybe just an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I do want to get to where I'm streaming, you know, almost daily. That's the idea, at least. We'll be streaming in the mornings, videos at night. That's what we're going for. Alright, so our ever faithful fervent champion is going to be coming down. We do want to swing in here. We can keep them back to defend, but if they play anything that boosts the Alcid, then we're in a bit of a pickle. Now we're in a bit of a pickle, I guess, either way, since they do have that Johnny's Pride Mate. Tell you what we can do though. We can actually go ahead and swing in with the fervent champion here. They're going to take the damage. And we're more than likely going to save the Bone Crusher Giant for their turn, I think. Either that or we get down to Robber of the Rich, defend the Alcid. Yeah, this is probably fun. Their Johnny's Pride Mate is going to get boosted up. Healer's Hawk. They may have just gone too quickly for us. Oh no, they're just swinging with the Pride Mate. Well, that's perfectly fine then. Yeah, by all means. By all means. They have a Skargan Hellcat. So we want to get rid of that that Healer's Hawk for sure, for sure. They're going to block with the Alcid and the Healer's Hawk. They do still have the 1 mana to give it protection, so we're going to aim at the Alcid. Now, their Journey's Pride Mate is still going to be a bit of a problem going up to 4/4 and all that, but at least they won't gain as much life here. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about them doing that at instant speed. This game may be lost. Y'all have to remember, I am just waking up. I think we just take it, honestly. Our solution to winning is not going to be allowing them... Ooh. Tybalt's good, but we don't have any way of, like, protecting him, defending him, you know? Tell you what, we will throw him down at least as a distraction.
Devilishly fun for me.
We'll go ahead and go next and swing in with these two. Hell, we can even swing in with the 10 Street, because even if they do, defend, it's a worthwhile trade for us. So we got a Daxos from them. Not that we really want a Daxos, and I'm not gonna minus the Tybalt actually. That way they are more tempted to send everything at it. Heliod. So they shouldn't gain any life off of this, right? Or am I wrong? Will they gain life because Tibble will be dead? No, he negated it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. What's that? Play another one? Sure, why not?
The only thing to fear is...
I need some land. I swear I'm playing 24. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep this Tibble alive. I didn't actually think we had a chance in this game, but you know, if we were to draw what we need, we just might. No, well, maybe not. That strength of the pride had really put a damper on things, I'm not gonna lie. I can hear the birds chirping though. That's kind of nice to wake up to. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that's all they did? Why are they taking it so easy? Why are they making this such a slow death for me? I don't understand. Alright. Yeah, they have way more tools than what they need to do what they need to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess we're just passing. Fuck. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. I don't know how we come back from this. Why they didn't swing in with their Heliod is really what's amazing me, and how in the hell we get rid of it. Linden. Ugh, that could be it. Should have made tokens to block with and pop the birds. Yeah, probably. You ain't wrong. Oh, I gotta resolve. Right. Alright, pass to attackers. Yeah, since I was just sacrificing that Tibble anyways, I probably should have made the tokens. Is that your final answer? Yeah, just swing with everything. That actually makes the most sense. Okay, Giovannia, what you doing? All right, final answer. Resolve all those. And resolve. Alright, pass the blocks. Kill the healer's hawks. We will chum block and we will kill that one. Block. I don't know if I want to use so much sprint or just use my Rimrock. I'm going to use the Rimrock. The scribe may be what we needed though. I don't know. We'll see. We're down to 2 life. Hey, some land. I knew we had some. Stirring around in there. Acting like you don't exist. Ten straight Dodgers not going to get us where we want to be. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Alright. Put the little 1/1 down for Tibble. We swing here, they defend with this 2/2, right? We still have 4 people that can defend our face holes. I guess that's all that really matters. Alright, so we go tradesies. Elspeth conquers death. That's not good. Shit. Alright, I think that's...
Friendship feeds the soul.
Alright, you got me. To me, it always seems in the mornings there are a lot of new players, so it seems. I wonder why that is. I have noticed, I don't know about that trend, but I have noticed like a trend in people playing Control, like Control and Janky and all that. I found a lot of people play a lot more Jank towards the later parts of the nights and the earliest parts of the morning. And then once you get to that midday, that's when you get a lot of the like top deck sort of gameplay. What is with these 2 land starts? I have 24 in the deck. Game, please. Thank you. I love you. I didn't mean what I said earlier. I'm gonna bottom the 10 straight. It's just out of all of the cards, that's probably my least favorite. Oh, also I should probably diminish the amount of Skarg and Hellkites we have. Maybe 2's fun. They're really meant to be for those games that go a little bit longer where you just need a little bit help over the edge. So far they haven't really seemed to have been that useful, so maybe changing them out for something a bit more cost effective, or cost efficient, I mean, might be a little bit better. I think we are going to keep up mana for Bone Crusher. Our opponent's showing Rakdos so far, so if they're playing some kind of aristocrats or nonsense, we'd like to get rid of whatever it is. Agonizing Remorse. I'm actually going to go ahead and Bone Crusher them so it's not in my hand. They'll take the Rimrock Knight, but out of the 2, I'd rather lose Rimrock than Bone Crusher, so it is what it is, but at least we can be happy. Well, 1, that Torbrand wasn't in our hand for that, and 2, that they dealt a little bit of damage to themselves in that as well, right? So they're kind of helping us just a little bit. Now, it'd be amazing if they don't have another Agonizing Remorse. One of the most hated things I see is being so happy to have not gotten a card taken away, and then it gets taken away the very next turn. It'd actually kind of be bad if they make us discard anything, because I'm not going to discard the Torbrand, right? Which leads me to discard the Mountain, which is the very thing we need to get Torbrand down. So, come on down, Torbrand. Fervent Champion. You know what? Both of these do. Just get it. Mire Triton is going to defend against the Bone Crusher Giant, because why wouldn't it, right? It's a fair trade for them. But at least it gets it out of the way so we can play things like Robber of the Rich and deal that damage. So now their plan is to... something tells me this is a reanimate deck. Hey, you stay away from my Torbrand, Empty. You hear me? There's nothing to see behind the small dwarf with the big beard. It's all an illusion. Fuck. Asshole. I wanted that robber. I needed that robber. I deserved that robber. Another Mire Triton. I don't really like you too much, if I'm being honest with you, Empty. I don't really like you. Alright, Fervent Champion, get in for some free damage, because they're not going to block you. And then we'll go ahead and Rimrock you as well. And then we'll get down Rimrock. Oh, what I'd give to have an Embercleave. Jesus Christ, Peyton. That's not what we're talking about. Oh, it's nice to see you, man. How have you been? Nice to see you're not in quarantine or lockdown. How's the restaurant though, actually? Because everybody has to be closed except for restaurants now. I don't know if your mom closed the restaurant early or what. Murder Strider, you motherfucker. Empty, buddy. We gotta talk about all this removal you got in your deck. I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, I'm not a fan. Y'all been closed for about a week or so. Yeah. Well, I mean, if the government ever sends out those checks, people should be good at least for a little bit. I don't know when this shit will blow over. Some people speculate June, July, some speculate August. It's gonna be a minute. Alright, so they're getting a Croxa down. It might be too late in this game for us to come back. Especially with draws like that, am I right? Okay. Yeah, that works as well. Croxa. You dirty, dirty bastard. Alright, yeah, I think we're out of luck on this one. Although I gotta say, I really like their deck. We might do something along these lines for ourselves. Another land? Yeah, that is a good game. You're correct. We have no outs here. That's not a bad deck though. The Mire Triton, Croxa, Murderous, Bone Crusher. Those are some fairly strong cards there. I like it. I like it a lot. We are going to keep up with what we're doing though. Just keep on keeping on. $72,000. 72,000 what? I don't know, but 72,000 of them. Sure. I don't like seeing two Embercleaves in hand generally, but I love seeing an Annex Embercleave in hand, so, you know, you gotta weigh your options here. And if we can hit another land, then we can go Rimrock 2, Annex 3, Embercleave 4, right? That's never a bad lineup, I'll tell you right now. Although, now that we have Robber, it'll probably be Robber, Annex, then Embercleave. Cavalcade of Calamity. Oh man, I haven't seen one of these decks in a hot minute. In a hot minute. So our Robber actually isn't going to get to proc here because they are so ahead of us on lands. Unless I go, let's see if I, oh no, they're all the way down to 3 cards in hand. Holy shiza. I could go Fervor into Rimrock though, but I think I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. We're gonna use our mana while we have it, just swinging with the Robber. And yeah, I probably should have kept her back to defend against the Fervent and tried to kill it, but realistically, if they have anything along the lines of a shock, then it would have been pointless anyways, and getting in the 2 damage is what we needed to do. So again, next turn we'll go for the Annex, and then from there we'll see what we need to do to get the Embercleave down, because we still haven't drawn that 4th land quite yet, so we'll see. Our opponent already shifting into attack mode, which means they shouldn't have any lands or any other creatures. Should be good for us. Light up the stage into a light up the stage. Is that what I'm sensing here? No, why would you not light up the stage again if you have the mana? Coincidentally, I can light up the stage, but I don't really want to. I'd rather get the Annex down. They may have a Bone Crusher Giant aimed at the Robber. That may be why they save the 2 mana. Or maybe something like a Chandra's Pyrohelix. I don't know if you can direct 2 damage to one thing with that card or not. Either which way, I guess we'll see. Only time shall tell. There it is, Bone Crusher Giant. We were right. Who plays Bone Crusher Giant in the Cavalcade deck? What kind of weird thinking is that? I could see playing an Annex in a Cavalcade, right? Because you get the extra 1/1s, but Bone Crusher is a little bit of a mystery. Don't get me wrong, it's a very high valued card, but I don't know. To each their own, I suppose. I am the man that kept a 2 Embercleave hand as well. But I think keeping 2 Embercleaves is sometimes smarter than getting rid of. We'll have to see. Light up the stage. They're just gonna pay for it full-fledged and hit 2 mountains. That's probably what they wanted, honestly. At least one of them. We still have yet to hit a land. We can get down a... Ooh, there is the land. We can get the Embercleave down, so I say win in Rome. Party hard. Alright, so that's a solid 11 damage to the face. Happy for that. Our opponent has plenty of land, but the question is, what do they do with it? What is their deck? You know, it doesn't really seem like it's mono red, obviously, but it doesn't seem to have a central focus. They have Cavalcade, they have Bone Crusher, they have Fervent, they have these light up the stages that they're not really utilizing fully. Another Cavalcade, and they're swinging in. Is this just them surrendering? Like one last hoorah? Who knows? There's Bone Crusher. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that was their surrenderance. I don't know if that's a word, but we'll use it. It'll be okay. And I'm just gonna go and show them that I actually have lethal, so that way they're not wasting their time if they don't wanna. Or they can waste their time. Either which way. We're really just going right back and forth in gold tier 4, huh? Win some, lose some, win some, lose some. Back and forth and back and forth. Y'all wonder why I don't ever make it to Mythic. This is why. I just don't have the stick-to-itness. This seems okay. Fervent, Annex, Tibble if they're life gain, you know? Seems okay. There's a few other decks I'd like to try making aggro, like an aggro Flyers with some life gain, things along those lines. I really like drawing into 2 Fervents just because of this little interaction here where it's like boop boop. So I'd like to see another land so we can get this Tor Brand down. Obviously that would be fantastico. Let's see what Dwarf has for us. Or is it? What's a popular Izzet deck right now? None of them really, so it might be Teamer. Y'all think so? I think I do want to get the Annex down now in case they have any plans of removing Fervent. Of course, it might just be a Quench. Brineborn Cutthroat. Nope, all fine to play that, and all fine to go all in with my attacks, so. Should take them down to 11 here. Unless, of course, they defend, in which case I won't be upset. Taking out a Brineborn Cutthroat for free? Hell yeah. They are stalling. But we do have this 4th land, so Brand is very likely to happen. I think we're being roped, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are being roped. Oh, nope, there they are. Cool beans. Maybe they had to get up to go do something. That's what we will assume anyways. Don't like to assume the negatives about people. Of course, this isn't looking too positive for them. What is being roped? Being roped is a term that came along specifically from Magic Arena because your opponents, or everybody has a timer, right, of like how long you have to make a play. And so some people will just run that timer all the way down and then make a play at the last minute and then keep doing that. So you have to sort of sit and wait in this game. Yeah, kind of like what he's doing right now. And they do it to try and get a free win because they're like, oh, well, they'll concede. But, haha, I'm not conceding. Fuck you. They may have a Sinister Sabotage here. Of course, they may also just be a slow player. You know, some people don't rope, they're just extremely slow, which is certainly a pain in the ass. So we can actually still swing all in here. Even if they take out the Annex, I still have double Fervorance dealing constant damage, and I have another Annex in hand, and that Annex will produce me 2 creatures, so that trade is perfectly fine for me. But yeah, oftentimes people will rope whenever they know they're going to lose, or if you're playing a deck that they really don't like, they'll be like, you know what, fuck you. I don't get what the point is, though, because they're just wasting their time. We call that torching in the COD community. Oh yeah, that sounds lame. Sometimes they stall, they lose connection. Yeah, that's what I mean, John. Like, there are problems that people run into as well. You know, like somebody threw something in the oven, and then the oven's going off in the middle of the match. That's what happens to me most of the time if I'm like stalling, or the dogs start barking because someone's knocking at the door. You know, like, life happens, but there's a difference between it happening once or twice in a match and it happening like every single turn. Now, I don't think to Dwarf here is roping us. I think they had something going on. This is fun, actually. We can Bone Crusher for 2. We won't have anything left after that to do, though. I still think it's fun. We're going to swing all in. Because Bone Crusher plus any of these attackers on the Gadwick, and Gadwick is dead, so fine by me. Just keep their creature count low, keep ours high, and keep dealing damage. They're all the way down to 3 health, which means we're almost to the point where Tybalt's little 1/1 red devil creature tokens would be enough to finish the job. I think we got this game in the bag. Well, isn't that lovely? Just when you think you can't get any better in a match, you get the Ember Cleave. Ye old faithful. We'll go next to blockers. Never mind, to Dwarf. Just gonna scoop it out. He said, I've seen enough. Agreed. Yeah. I was about to say, not everybody is a dick with it. You know, a lot of people have shit that goes on. But I have been roped plenty in Magic. Plenty. I will say, it doesn't happen nearly as often now as to when I first started playing Magic. But whenever I first started playing, Arena had just dropped. So, you know, everybody was new to Arena. Whether you were an old Magic player or a new Magic player, you were new to Arena. And so, like, the common courtesy and all that sort of wasn't really there. You know, people sort of did whatever the fuck they wanted. And, you know, I think Wizards has gotten better about their response to it. I'm actually just gonna go for like maximum damage as quick as possible. Also, the mana just sort of played out well there, so you know. Our opponent's playing Esper. Don't hit me with that Thought Erasure. I guess Agonizing Remorse is all the same, but you're only gonna get 1 Annex. I have 2. Ha ha ha! Look at this. Look at here. We're drawing another land. Don't really enjoy drawing the lands, but yeah, I guess it's, you know, you gotta draw them to play the game. So whatever. Opponent's going to be up to 3 mana. That is enough for them to deal with Annex if they have the right stuff. Yep. Elspeth's Nightmare. Actually, he's going to get our Fervent, right? Power 2 or less. Yep. Fine. Take my Fervent. I won't care. Why do you keep hovering the Annex? The Annex has more than 2 power. That's a grand total of 3. Count it. 1, 2, 3. Power. Again, I'm just going for the damage. I don't want them to get too much mana and be able to come back in that manner. So let's just smash face. You know, it's that easy. We don't have anything for you to take. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you. Now, obviously, they're in the range of just complete board wipe, but that would have been it right there. Actually, the Tranquil Cove. That would have had to have been a non-tap land. And it's a fairy. That means we win. Ha! Yay! They bounce the Annex, we win. They bounce the Rimrock, we win. So that's it's a GG.
Time for plan B.
We will resolve.
I have a plan.
And pass. And my turn. And we'll make it short, sweet, and simple for them. Cool beans. So we're finally back up into gold tier 3. Feels good. After having earned it and then lost it and then re-earned it, I gotta say it feels pretty good. A Lothless Giant. It's interesting. I was actually just thinking about a cool combo with Lothless the other day. See what I'm saying about it? Seems there's new players in the morning. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I do see what you mean. I rarely play ranked this early, if that makes sense. I really like and dislike this hand. I don't think I can do that. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to throw back the Simbut Sprint. I think this deck needs some refinement to it, honestly. Just so those starter hands are a bit more what we're wanting, you know? A bit more loaded. We'll play the 10th Street game with our opponent here, I don't mind. Skargan Elcott, well that's not coming down. That's gonna get exiled. Can't say I'm too upset about it though. At least we take it out of the draw cycle, so it's not just dead in our hand, right? And then Bone Crusher, we can work that in. We can do something with that. Of course, our opponent knows we have Bone Crusher, so if they have something that they don't want killed, they probably won't play it this turn. We'll have to wait and see. It's probably what they're debating in their mind right now, actually, is do I want to play this Scorch Spitter and a 10th Street Dodger? So they're kind of doing the same stuff we're doing. So we're going to go Bone Crusher here. Boop. And that'll keep the Bone Crusher safe. And I'm probably, again, we're probably in a situation where we're racing. So let's race them, you know? Let's deal the damage. Let's do what we need to do. Get where we want to be. Annex. That's really bad for us. It's really, really bad for us. And 4 mana is a little awkward because we can't exactly get to where we want to be. Tibble, you can end up creating 2 of those little devils, right? Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw you down, and we're gonna create a little devil. And I'm gonna allow 1 of these 10th Street Dodgers to go on through. So we're still dealing damage. We still have enough damage to kill the Annex as well. And yeah, fingers crossed they don't have blah 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 blah. Embercleave. They don't. Fantastic. Let's see if they're dumb enough to swing it with Annex. I say dumb. I don't mean dumb. I mean brave. That's what I mean. Worthwhile trade, if you ask me. Yes, they get 2 satyrs. Yes, we're losing both of these, and the effectiveness of Tibble is pretty much reduced to 0, as his passive effect doesn't really have any anything here. But we took out the Annex, and that's the most important part. Now we're gonna need some pretty good draws. Embercleave is a pretty good draw, but we're gonna get down the Bone Crusher Giant first and foremost. I want to have something that can defend. I think that is pretty key. Pretty key. So we can actually get Embercleave down next turn on on our Bone Crusher Giant, given the board state stays the same. It's not going to allow us to win though. There's another Annex coming down for our opponent. Are they going to swing in These should. I don't know about these though. That's what I'm questionable about. 10th Street Dodgers are going to be swinging in, and so are the 1/1 Satyrs. Our opponent says, you want to race? We'll race. Alright, well, let's kill the 10th Street Dodgers because those are the ones that add to the Annex's power. And we have a Fervent, which actually doesn't affect the Embercleave in the way that you would think it would. And then I think, yeah, we're just going to go for the all-in swing. We do have Embercleave. We want them to defend. You can't defend with your 1/1. Can't do it. They have to defend somewhere, otherwise we will have lethal on them. So, no defense, great for us. If they do defend, terrible for us. Well, not necessarily terrible. We'll see. Runaway on the 10th Street and Annex on the Fervent. Unfortunately, that might cause us to die if they have an Embercleave themselves. Right? Let's see, so if we Embercleave the 10th Street kills, goes through and deals 2. Okay, so we Embercleave the Fervent, goes through, deals 2, 4, 6, they're down to 5. Their rebuttal is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd be left at 4. I mean, sure, seems fine. So, take that out. They get the 1/1 back, but the Annex goes down in power. They're down to 5 health, and we have Embercleave still on board. Which means as long as they don't draw into an Embercleave, we should be fine. Or anything that allows them to deal 4 damage with 3 mana, basically, is what we're looking at here. Steamkin. Oh, I think we got this. And Fervent. That's only going to be 1 damage. Let's see, let's see. They go all in or no? Those 4 have to. Should at least. And then they have 3, 5, 6, 7 defense. If I put Embercleave on Bone Crusher, it has 5, 10. Swings in for 3. Still not quite enough. So if they swing in with 1 more creature, then I can have it. If not, then no, right? Let's see, 5, 6. We have 10 with Bone Crusher plus 1 with Fervent. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they need to swing in with for us to win just with what's on board. Oh, thank you. And there's a 10th Street Dodger to help. This only costs 3, yeah? Okay. Certainly didn't want to make that mistake. Auto pay. Throw this down. And it's a GG. I don't want to say it too early because I don't know 10,000% that my math is correct, but I'm fairly sure. So they go 2, or they go 3, 5, 6 on the Bone Crusher. Still get 4 damage through, +1/+1. That's how it's done. Alright, so when it comes to the first strike damage, we kill... Why would you kill like that? Kill Annex first. So first strike, we want like this. Dead, dead. And then this finishes them. Boop, boop. Cool beans. Not gonna lie, that was a bit of a close one. I know, J. Cole, I know. But look, I said that we were gonna try and hit Mythic in this set, right? Of rankings, whatever, this month. So for this one little bit, since we got so far behind, I had plumbers and Corona, like literally everything happened this month, and so, you know, trying to bounce back. That guy got tucked. Yo, Peyton, have you played Warzone any? The game's actually really fun. I can't keep this, can I? I shouldn't keep this. Correction, I shouldn't. I say dumb, I don't mean dumb. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, this is a very risky hand. Oh, love struck beast. What a treat. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get down the rim rock. I have an idea. Look at that, another rim rock. Couldn't have planned it better myself. We're actually going to go ahead and get down this rim rock as well instead of keeping up mana for Bone Crusher. Don't get me wrong, I think Bone Crusher is fantastic. I think that's fantastic. Still think this is a little bit better. Opponent's playing Sultai. Sultai Love Struck Beast. Probably playing Clover if I had to guess about it. Man, what is everyone's infatuation with Clover? One person does well with it and you're all just swarming. Just swarming. So, who wants to bet they have a Murderous Rider? Hands up. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get down Bone Crusher. How about that? You got a Murderous Rider, send it there. Send it that way. There it is. Actually gonna cost them 4 life to kill that Bone Crusher Giant. 2 for the Murderous, and then another 2 because it's Bone Crusher Giant. Nissa. Can we kill this Nissa? Let's see. Ooh, Torbrand, that's beautiful. Yeah, if I Rimrock Knight Embercleave, that's 4. I can do 4 there. No, I can't kill her, but we can get damn close. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, well, I guess that'll kill her, won't it? Yeah, block with your little 1/1 again, you bitch. Sweet. So we got an Embercleave down. I guess the next step is to get Annex, Torbrand, that whole shebang. Playing a lot of Warzone, about to play soon. I'm enjoying this ATM. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I forget you can actually play cross-platform on Warzone too. Here comes the Love Struck Beast, which that one actually can attack. Alright, we just throw down the Torbrand and I think get it with this Rimrock, right? And then we... Oh, whoa, cancel. We go next to blockers. They should block. Realistically, they should block. With everything. If that's it, I'm gonna be kind of happy. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So, get in damage there. Get in the remainder there. Cool. So, still barreling through. Mono red for the lands is the best on the hand because the lands on MGA are broken. Yeah, they really are. They really are. Which I don't know why, like, again, I'll say that a million times, I don't know why they chose to do that. Why you would change a core aspect of your game, a core probability. Just doesn't make any sense. Oh, actually, oh, okay, well, we're already in the match. I was gonna say, we just hit an hour mark, and y'all know at an hour mark I like to to get up and do my little dance. And by that I mean stretch. It's important to stretch, everybody. Make sure you're stretching, not sitting down in your chair for too long, getting swamp ass. Our opponent may just like, yeah, I was about to say, come out the gate fucking swinging. One day, I just want to play to help my opponent, you know? Somewhat sprint their stuff. Here you go, buddy. Have a little bit of extra damage. It seemed like you were hurting. I just wanted to help you out. So we could play Robber of the Rift and swing in, but I think honestly the better alternative is using the Bone Crusher to do what Bone Crusher does and crush bones, right? Another runaway Steamkin. Well, that's not gonna work. Two Steamkins? You're crazy. You're a madman. Mr. Grinch. And a light up the stage. Phoenix of the Ash and Infuriate. Yeah, I guess that's a route you could go with this deck as well, huh? Bear with me on this. I think we're gonna go Tibble here.
You should be flattered. My assistants are painfully sloppy.
Bum 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 bum. Shock to the face. Okay, cool. Whatever. I like getting shocked in the face. Joke's on you. So we burned all the rest of their cards in hand, basically. Fervent. And do they use Steamkin to get that Phoenix of the Ash down? No, they just let it. They just let it exile. Bye bye. So long. Nice knowing you. I actually am gonna go toward Bran here because the next turn we can get Bone Crusher plus Robber down. So Bran's a solid defender so long as he can live. Looks like he can live. What's the matter, opponent? Are you all out of juice? Not quite good enough. We're gonna go here and throw some sprint on him. You know what? I'm just gonna get all my play my board. Get everything down. And then next turn we can go for the fatty Embercleave, some sprint wombos of the combos. Alright, so they have one card, one chance. Would you take it? Mono red abusers deserve to lose only, in my honest opinion. I mean, it's just a funny way of thinking. I can't remember mono red winning a Mythic Championship in a really long time. Can't remember it even having the highest win rate percentage in a decent time. It's just the fact that it works so quickly. So, Alright, so if I just swing it with Bone Crusher, we should still be able to get it. Let's see which way they want to block. They don't block either which way. Alright. Let's go for the most damage then. Yeah, deal the 2 damage to me. that gonna be enough? This one deals 9 twice, and this deals 4. I think that's enough to kill him. Explosive damage. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we've climbed a whole tier already. Fantastic. I don't care about your rewards. I just want the payoff. Just trying to get through gold as quickly as possible. We'll relax a little bit after we get through gold, but like I said, I slacked for the whole first half of this month. Well, I say slack, but you know, had plumbers and real life shit and all that good shenanigans happen, so I had real life stuff to deal with, you know? This is a fantastic hand, yeah. Sign me up, Robber, Annex, the mana to play it. You know, Samut Sprint might not be that good. Like, we might rather run something like an Infuriate ourselves, actually. Because we're not really using the haste part of it that much. We're mostly using the added damage, right? So seems like it would make the most sense to do that. We'll go ahead and swing in on them. Because again, there's always that possibility. You're up against mono red, they shock your Robber of the Rich, and then they just get straight value, right? You didn't attack because you wanted to have a defender, and they shocked your defender because that's in their MO, right? Ooh, Imbacleave. I don't like seeing that, considering they're already at the means with which to cast it, pretty much. And a Bone Crusher on the Robber. Sounds fitting. Alright, we'll go ahead and get down to our Annex and call it a turn. So yeah, we really just don't want them to have like a haste creature here, right? Annex of their own, okay. Cool beans, cool beans. So they'll probably swing in with this Steamkin this turn, right? They should. Ooh, swinging in with the Grim Initiate. Well, if they have a shock. Decisions. Well, I guess actually no. It makes more sense for us to kill the Grim, for us to not kill the Grim Initiate, because they get 2 creatures out of it instead of just having the 1 Grim Initiate, right? And the potential to lose our Annex just to a shock. Nah. We'll wait on it. Alright, there comes their Bone Crusher, and then there goes the Embercleave, so we're safe from that in the very least. Bum, 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 bum. I think we not you. We swing in like so. We have Rimrock and Samut Sprint to increase our damage to these Bone Crusher / Annexes if need be, so this should be perfectly A to the OK. Boop. And boop. And then since they didn't, we'll just throw down a Rimrock Knight, and now we have more creatures. If we draw into an Embercleave, should be all the better. Torbran, oh no! They're basically playing our deck. I do like the Grim Initiate though, that is fantastic. I think we're actually just dead here. Yeah? Warbear is gonna be picking up the victory. Feels a little bad when you get bodied by your own stuff, but it is what it is. It happens, you know. What are the tiers after gold? Platinum, diamond, and mythic. Yep. Michael got you. On Urza's red, and then they F it up. What? GG guys, see you all in arena. See you in the arena. Have fun. Good luck on your adventures and travels. And matches, most importantly, Daniel. Good luck on your matches. All right. Oh, I gotta sit up straight. Oh, shit. Again, I'm supposed to go take a break. Ladies, gentlemen, you gotta remind me. Hey, this is a fantastic hand. Also, I should make some edits to the deck. I'm thinking maybe we do take out the Smut Sprint and throw in. Hello, hi. How are you? Good, sir. Gotta say, don't enjoy the fact that you're playing a cat deck, the Dax, but you know, to each their own, I suppose. If that's what you want to do, that's how you want to be. I won't judge you too hard. I'm still gonna judge you though. That's right. Double fervorance, baby. Double the fun. Alright, so we got him down to 14. Turn 2. Not terrible. Not terrible. Turn 3 is generally where they would get down their Mayhem Devil. We'll have to see if that's the case here. And honestly, it's so hard to adjust the deck because everything that we've seen so far, I mean, a whole lot of mirror matches, but aside from that, they've been all different sorts of decks, you know? Midnight Reaper. Interesting. Interesting. And 3 annexes for us. Boy, oh boy. Kind of happy about that. Not even gonna lie. So, again, we're gonna keep swinging all in with our Fervorance. There's no reason not to, right? They can destroy everything in their path, and they shall. They can and they shall. So if the opponent lets this ride, they'll be down to 10. Nope. They're gonna sack out their Cauldron Familiar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super happy to see that. Even though they do get some card draw off of it, we at least get to still deal damage to them. There's the Mayhem Devil. Well, let's hope they don't have a Fabled Passage. Evolving Wilds is all the same bad. Bad for us, that is. But at least we'll still get the Satyr down because we do have the Annex, so we're not completely losing out. Though we are losing out on our Fervent Champion little boost thingamabobber. Shit, another land. Not what? Ow, my toes, they popped. Not exactly what we want. Tell you what, we're gonna get down to Rimrock Knight, and this will boost the Annex up to a 4/3, and then we're gonna swing in with the Annex and call it a day. If they wanna trade out like so, perfectly fine by me. We'll get 2 little 1/1s back from it. And still deal a little bit of damage to him, just the 1, but I'll take it. And we have 5 creatures, so if we do hit an Embercleave, it'll be Embercleave City. It'll be cleaving everywhere. It's gonna be so much cleavage, you won't even know what to do with it. Alright, Chandra. Chandra is another terrible one for us because it's gonna allow them to absolutely demolish. Yeah. Why they didn't even swing in with it. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, so we're just getting flooded. Ladies and gentlemen, roll up your pant sleeves. I think we kind of have to go for the Chandra.
Throw another punch and you're gonna get burned.
Oh man. What a game, what a game. Probably would have been over much sooner had I not drawn 6 lands. We might want to tell you what. After this game, we're gonna check this deck out. We're gonna see what we need to do to make it the best, the very best that no one ever was. It's stupid I only play mono red rank, guys. I'm sorry, Dennis.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
The thing that, like, the mono red is like meh, you know, it's annoying at how quickly they can win. But on the bright side, when someone plays mono red, it just makes me want to go play a life gain deck, and I never ever mind playing a life gain deck. I'm never like, boo, life gain. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll play me some of Johnny's Pride Mates, you know? Play me some life gain, no problem. And you say, well, Chance, they're playing Tibble. And I say, well, they have 4 copies of Tibble, and you can have like 4 copies of Prison Realm and 4 copies of Banishing Light. So realistically, you just sort of outnumber them, right? All right, Trebran, come on down. So our opponent's being kind of a douche, kind of a little bit, just a tiny bit of a douche. Murderous Rider. I saw that one coming, you know, and I just let it happen. I think we are gonna lose this game actually though. In all seriousness, I think they are far enough ahead and they have enough to where they can just keep popping things. Oh, that was a mistake, I think. Should have aimed it at the annex actually, and then used your Chandra, unless they have more sacrifice fodder. Murderous Rider. No? Yeah, you could have killed my annex. That makes no sense, my man. My main man. Or woman, I guess. They are rocking the Chandra avatar. Not to say that that's assumptive, just saying, you know, at least the caricature, y'all know what I'm talking about. The character that I'm talking to is a woman, so if nothing else, I'm correct in that manner. Alright, Mayhem Devil. Ba-bum. You will draw nothing but annex and lands. Do you understand? You will somehow find a way to make it work. I don't know if I want to play another one though, you know what I mean? If I do, sure, we're up to what, 8 little 1/1s? I mean, that alone's a little tempting. Sure, fuck it. The game's gonna give me lemons, I'm gonna make lemonade. Too bad I don't run Embercleave and just fucking demolish him. You just wait until I draw something that's not a land or a fucking annex. The Dax. You're gonna be in big trouble. Alright, so now's the point where they remove all my 1/1s that I worked so hard to get. Yeah, they said, cool, you're gonna play multiple annexes? I'm gonna show you what a Chandra can do though, motherfucker. And another Cauldron Familiar. I'm not super happy about that. He's melting at least 2 with Chandra. Yeah, he is. How about a 12 land mono red deck creation challenge? I actually I have a whole bunch of like 13 lands, and I think there's one with 11 lands from way back. It might have been Ravnica Allegiance. You know what? No, I'm gonna make you kill Annex. But I think it may have been Ravnica Allegiance where I made a bunch of decks. There was a mono black, mono blue, mono white, and mono green. I actually didn't end up making a mono red because there's already a mono red deck circling around. 10th Street Dodger. I mean, if nothing else, it is a way for us to get in there to the victory, right? To the victory slot. I just want an Embercleave. I think it's safe to say we've lost this. Yeah, I'm a kind of good game. I'm like sitting here hoping and praying for one card, and the game's like, nah, I'm good. All right, so we're falling back down through Gold Tier 3. We'll have to hope we don't fall back into Gold Tier 4. Man, that would be a nightmare. Try to pull like 15 lands in mono red. Yeah, sounds what I need to be doing. Bone Crusher would be a nice top deck here. Well, anything really would have been a nice top deck there. Mono red has a time that people don't expect it. Yeah, I like I said, once I come back, we may actually do the swap over to Gruul Historic. But for now, everybody get up, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, stretch your whole bodies, stretch your minds, and you know, make sure you're not sitting for too long. I'm gonna go step outside and partake in a really bad habit. Alrighty, so quick break, and now we're back, and I think we're actually just gonna go ahead and dive right into our Gruul historic deck, and go ahead and try and climb some with that. So, hope everybody had a good break, good stretch, all that good stuff. So yeah, Gruul historic is what we're going with now, and this historic rank, for everyone that's curious, is your overall rank. So it's not two separate ranks, which I wish they would do, so I don't feel as much pressure when I go to play historic. Then I can have a bit more fun in either historic or standard. But since they're connected, I feel like I gotta play serious in both. So we're gonna go climb in Gruul, and I will make edits to that deck after I round out the stream. So. That's a fuck ton of lands, plus a land war. Seems a bit ambitious to keep that many almost. We'll go for it. If our opponent decides they want to play Magic, that is. So I want to hear it from all of you lovely viewers. What do y'all prefer, historic or standard? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited for the massive historic update for the next rotation when we have a whole bunch more sets go to historic. So it looks like our opponent may also be playing Gruul. It's very common for Land of War, or just straight up mono green. That might be the case as well. Still Leaf Champion does look like the case. So we can go for a Castle Embereth and Domri's Ambush, the Pelt Collector, to take out the Land of War, but honestly I'd rather Domri's Ambush, the Questing Beast, to take out the Still Leaf Champion. So I think this turn we're just going to be efficient, play the Temple of Abandon, we'll bottom that Embercleave as we already have one, and get down the Land of War Elf. Call it good. Obviously they're going to be getting into a little bit of damage here. I wonder if they're playing elves. Have elves have elves made a resurgence in historic? Not gonna lie, I would be very, very happy to see it. So we'll go ahead and get down our Questing Beast and get in the free damage. Boop. Now, they should swing back with their Still Leaf, and they may get a bit out of hand here, but should be alright. We'll Domri's Ambush the Questing Beast to kill the Beast Whisperer instead of the Still Leaf. Oh, 2 Beast Whisperers. That's devastating, actually. Our opponent drawing damn near the perfect starter hand. So I have to go no blocks here once again, and yeah, they're getting in a little bit of damage. It's hurting. It's hurting my feelings. It's hurting my pride. Actually, we are going to go for this here. Their Beast Whisperers can't stop my Questing Beast, actually, at all. So long as we can hit it with an Embercleave come our next turn, we win. So, change of plans. Change of plans. Elvish Clan Caller. That's going to make it to where the Beast Whisperers can defend our Questing Beast. Now it'll just be a matter of if they want to make that trade. And a Marwyn. Alright, that's going to be it for our opponent. So that costs 4. Alright, so we wouldn't be able to do that. I was gonna see if we could Embercleave plus Castle Embereth, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. So let's see which creatures they wanna give up here. Just the one? Probably just to make sure that they don't die to the Embercleave, right? Oh no, that's still gonna get them, huh? Well, I guess they didn't math properly. Fine by me. We'll pick up a game 1 with our historic Gruul, and yeah, put that tick right back in there, baby. Flame Sweep. Not a card I really use that much. Elf Ball got a boost from Impervious. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's right, from the first Historic Anthology. I really don't like the newest Historic Anthology because it has a lot to do with lands, and if you don't have things from before they got rotated out, like Scape Shift, things along that nature, then you're kind of just at a disadvantage, like with the new Historic Anthology. Or if you haven't been getting the Brawlers Guild Hall, all that shit, like you just kind of at a loss. Which is like, it's really a shame. I wish they would do. Oh, right. So this mono white deck is pretty popular, pretty poppin'. It's a Soul Warden deck. Alright. Unfortunately, our opponent's going to be gaining a ton of life here. Absolute ton. Conclave Tribunal, wow. That's a bit intense. That's a bit overkill, don't you think? I'm actually going to wait on the Gallia, just get down to Bone Crusher. I'd love to see another land so we can start getting these questing beasts in. You have another Conclave Tribunal? Alright, game. I need a land. The opponent's getting everything they need. Pelt Collector. Huh? Oh well. Some people get what they want. Some people get what they get. It's okay. I'm not going to complain. Pelt Collector's not terrible, I suppose. Not terrible. Palisade of Life's Bounty is bad for us. Daxos going to be continuously getting in that damage. Can I get a land? MTG, magic. Hey, I'll slip you a 5. Hey, look at that. I lied though. I'm not actually. Joke's on you, wizards. It was a con. Ha ha ha. Alright, come on in, questing beast. Come on down. Do we swing in with all 3? I think so. I think we do proc the Gallia. That just sounds like a fun thing. Discard a card at random. Which one will it be? Take action. It was the Bone Crusher. Oh, I love that mechanic. Absolutely love it. So our opponent is down to 13. We've managed to chunk them a decent little bit with that questing beast. Smash. So, are they going to swing back? No rebuttal. Fantastic. Alright, so they do have the Daxos up. I might want to be a little cautious, but at the same time, I think I'm going to throw down our Gruul Spellbreaker with a counter, and that'll proc the Pelt Collector to go up to a 4/4, which will give it trample. I just don't know if I want to swing it with the Gallia. You know what I mean? Like, good Gallia. Do I want to? Do I actually want to? Who knows? We will swing in like this, though. If they want to triple block onto something to try and kill it, so be it. No triple block, just the single. Alright, fine by me. And we'll throw it on the Temple of Abandon. See what we can scry up here. Another land. No thanks. I'm good. I'm all good, actually. I'm mad because I'm missing cards I know I had. Oh man, that's gotta suck. Hey, Rexter. Just gonna concede, so we'll be picking up that victory as well. I'd have to say Historic if I had to choose. Historic over Standard. See, I wish there was a Standard Historic play mode. You know, like no ranked on the line, no money on the line. Because currently the only places to place Historic everybody is like playing, you know, top tier historic decks because it's either ranked where people care about the rank, or it's the events where people care even more because it's their money. It just I actually don't want a Land of War. If I don't have a Land of War in my starting hand, you know, it just doesn't feel good. Cavalcade, mono red, 13 lands with 21 mana. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, it can't be that bad. So let's go Burning Tree Vandal, or Burning Tree Emissary. Burning Tree Vandal. I think that's a completely different card chance. Into a Gallia. Good Gallia. Having done some reading, Historic seems like a dangerous place right now. Not only is Field of the Dead not banned, yeah, they unbanned Field of the Dead. Anthology 2 also brings in Night of the Relinquary to fetch it. Yep. A lot of people have been complaining. What is this? Thalia? Thalia with the first strike. So we're going to have to wait a turn. Having those dual Fabled Passages actually rather unfortunate for us. And a Hushbringer. Well, we can either get down to Questing Beast, which can just go face, or we can use Domri's Ambush to take out something of theirs. We don't really have any enter the battlefield effects, right? I think I do want to go with the Domri's Ambush. We'll boost up the Gallia. Good Gallia. I know. I'll probably say it 10,000 more times. I'm sorry. It's just fun. So our opponent is down to 13. They'll probably go back up to 14 if they swing in with the Hushbringer, which I assume they will because they shouldn't be blocking with it, right? There's a Heliod. Never mind, they may defend. They're not going to. They're just going to swing in and put the counter right back on the Hushbringer. Fine by me. If that's how you want to play, that's how we'll play. Now, I think I do just go for the Questing Beast. Don't get me wrong, Pelt Collector into a Gruul Spellbreaker is awesome, but doing this, we can go ahead and draw the extra cards. We got rid of the Gruul Spellbreaker in place for 2 more lands. Was that worth it? I don't know. But that is our Pelt Collector, so, you know, there's ups and downs to everything. Now, they can gain 2 more life this turn just off their Hushbringer if they want to. Puts them back up to 7, but we do have enough damage to deal with that. Banishing Light, oh yes, you love when you see it and you know you have something to replace it with, right? So Hushbringer, are you going to swing in this turn? No, you're not. Alrighty, well, here's another Questing Beast, just because I love you so much. Yes, it doesn't proc the Pelt Collector. Okay, our opponent's gonna concede it out either which way, so fantastic. Almost to Gold Tier 2. I'll be pretty happy if we can reach that today, and then tomorrow I can work on getting into Plat, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Onward and upward, as they say. By the way, I'd like to say welcome to anybody that's new to the channel or new to me in general. You know, welcome. Hope you're having nice morning, nice afternoon, nice night. Try to keep it pretty chill here on the channel. I am trying to get to Mythic. I sort of blew the first bit of this month like a jackass, so we're trying to catch up in this last little bit like an even bigger jackass by playing a lot of decks people really don't like. But again, I want to do something competitive. I want to do something janky, so we're going to start having our daily videos come up at night, and then we're going to have these videos, these, whatever they're called, live streams in the morning. This is a very dangerous hand, because we don't have the green to start out with. Why can't that mountain be a forest? Of course, I guess if it was a forest, then we wouldn't be able to get the Zertog goblins down, so, you know. Do I keep it, though? That's the real question. Do I keep a hand like this? Opponent goes first. I'll take a scry. Oh, 2 Temple of Abandons. Normally you won't have Temple of Abandons so heavy, but seeing as how I'm missing some lands that I refuse to give up wild cards for, you know, this is what we got. We're working with what we got. I think I do go ahead and get in the Gallia. See if they have the shock for it though. That's what I'm really worried about here. No shock. Cool. Gold beans. Cool beans. Body erasure. Ah, there goes questing. There goes questing. Unless they have another one, in which case they may take one of my 3 drops, right? Oh no. You hate to see that. If they don't take your most important card, you can almost guarantee yourself that they have the means to take your other one. I'm gonna go ahead and get down the Bone Crusher Giant. If they're playing Grixis Control, I want them out of here as soon as possible. Alright, well we gotta go for the Questing Beast. It's pretty much our only option here. Mystical Dispute, that's okay. That's okay. Take them down to 10. If we can hit an Embercleave here, that's a victory. Ashiok Nightmare Muse is unfortunate, but we can kill the little 2/3 thing without it even getting a chance to defend, so that's good. Unless they're gonna bounce Bone Crusher, they're bouncing Bone Crusher. What a surprise. Get rid of the Temple of Abandon actually. And what we can do here is go Pelt Collector, Bone Crusher, and use our Gallia to take out that Ashiok. Alright, so we have 8 damage on board. Oh, is it? I guess we go here. Is it gonna be good enough? Nope, Mystical Dispute. Well, at least we got it out of the way so it's not on our Questing Beast, am I right? And our opponent's also down to 2 health, so we'll throw down the Llanowar, and never mind Starblazer, they've seen enough, they said I'm out. I've had enough of this shit. Molly? Yeah, the mulligan was definitely the right decision there. I wish they had offered a land bundle of some sort for the rare lands of each set. Yeah, that's true. I don't know about dropping 20 bucks, but I mean, yeah, compared to some of the other things they try and charge people 20 bucks for, like the whole Brawlers Guild Hall, that's actually a joke. Hey, $20 and you can play this event that most people don't even play anyways. Oh yeah? Is that how we're doing things now? You know, if that was a fucking forest, I might actually do it because we could go here, here, here. Well, we're taking the mulligan. Belt Collector. Oh man. Alright. Okay. I'm not happy about it. I'm not super happy. But it is what it is. Again, we don't have all the proper lands that we should. So I guess it's really mostly on me. Bum 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 bum. Gruul Spellbreaker. Cool beans. Cool beans. Well, at least we'll get Burning Tree Emissary into a Gruul Spellbreaker, so we'll still have that wombo of combos, at least. In the very least. We could also throw down the Gruul Spellbreaker with haste, so we could have 2 3/3s swinging in at our opponent on the next turn, which might be what we want to do. We go here, add the mana. Resolve. And here. I think we will throw it down with haste. If our opponent's trying to ramp, I think we want to get them out the way as soon as possible. Also, I haven't seen an Embercleave, but what, like once? Twice maybe? Where are my Embercleaves? They're like, oh, you're playing Historic? No. We gotta drop the draw chance on that. That's not gonna work out, buddy. Don't you realize 4 out of 60 is not 1 in 15th? It's actually 1 in 30. Alright, Gruul Spellbreaker. Yeah. Oh yeah? Big boy Leafkin coming in. Alright, so I would like to get the Bone Crusher down and then be able to Domri's Ambush, but I don't think that's going to be a thing that we can do. So instead, I think we're going to Bone Crusher the Llanowar, ambush the Leafkin. Get in the 6, and then next turn when we play the Bone Crusher, it'll also increase the Pelt Collector. Which almost is enough damage to win the game. Not quite. Our opponent's still on 2 land. Man, what a screwing. Barze El Sabio? I don't know. I'm not going to try and read that. I'll butcher it. Better than 4 annex and 12 cards. Hey, you leave my beautiful annexes out of this. I think I'm good on the Domri's Ambush. Alright, I guess we just keep on keeping on with our goal, with our plan. It's a good game, but we don't have the victory quite yet. They're just down to 1, right? How'd they get to -3? Something about that didn't add up. But hey, gold tier 2. I will certainly take it. We're getting ever so close to that platinum rank, which I gotta say feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Alrighty, we've been going for almost 2 hours this morning. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised I woke up so early and managed to get here. Anyways, I think that's gonna pretty much do it. I'm gonna check out these decks real quick actually. But I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this. So we had Mono Red and we had Gruul Embercleave, 2 very strong Embercleave decks. We climbed from Gold Tier 4, from like halfway through Gold Tier 4 to Gold Tier 2. So I'm pretty happy. Question: is it worth spending the $50 to get both of the anthology bundles? Well, John, worth it? Did I do it? Yes. Here's the thing. I'm a content creator, so I feel semi-obligated to produce content. You know, I have the second historic anthology set. Haven't played it or done a video with it yet, but it's not really my cup of tea, but I want to have it so when I go to build decks in the future, I'm not kicking myself in the ass saying, damn, I wish I had gotten it, you know? So do I think it's worth it? To someone that plays Magic casually, like you just enjoy the essence of Magic, I would say no. I would say no, it's not worth it. I would say find the historic anthology set you like the most, one that you may end up using and playing with your friends and that kind of stuff. And sure, buy that one. But as far as buying all of them, oh, I thought you could use them together. Yeah, you can use them. You can use all of the historic anthology sets together in historic. But like, I wouldn't buy them if you don't like the cards within them. Does that make sense? Like, I wouldn't buy them just because there's a meta card for historic in it, unless you were just like that barreled in on playing historic. And then even at that point, you might just want to like just unlock it with your wild cards, because it'd be much cheaper if there's like one card, because you can unlock these cards with your wild cards. You know, this one's uncommon, this one's rare, so you can get some of these with your wild cards. It's just a matter of, do you want to spend a wild card on a card that you can never play in standard? That's the question. And I mean, it's not the world's worst decision, because eventually all cards in standard will become historic. So, you know, it's all about like what you value it at and whether or not you think it's worth it. Me personally, I try to obtain as many of the card sets and as many of the cards in each set as possible, so that way I have as much material to produce decks on as possible, because that's kind of what I'm all about, and that's what I've been about since like the channel started, was making new decks, making new things, you know. So I don't know, if you love it, sure, I think it's worth it. If not, nah, I wouldn't recommend buying it just because they put it in front of your face. Wizards of the Coast have a way of putting things in front of your face to buy, and they'll do it with everything, you know, and that's just good marketing. You can't be mad at them as a company. They're doing as they should, you know. Here's some skins, here's some art, you know. If you want to pay money for it, great. That's what everyone else is saying. Here's a free to play game. If you want to have cosmetics, pay for them. You can't be mad at them. They're still giving you a completely free game, a way to completely freely earn magic cards, right? And play a game that before you had to go out and buy these little booster packs. So yeah, I'm not too upset about them. The brawl thing was a bit reachy, a bit cash grabby. I think them making it 20,000 gems or 20,000 what's it called was just like too much, you know. Anyways, I have had a great morning, everybody. The numbers for this morning are just absolutely insane, actually. The amount of people that showed up and showed support, it was fantastic. We made some great progress this morning. So the webcam and all that will be coming back at some point. Okay, I've got to get the office set up. Right now it's a bit of a mess. Like I said, the plumbers had come out, and then they installed a pipe, and it's in the office, and it's sort of dealt with, sort of not. I may have to end up moving my computer again, so we're in a weird limbo, but we'll get through it. We're working on the house each and every day. I am off for the next 3 days, so I'm going to be trying to get ahead a little bit on content and making sure that I can actually get up every morning and do these live streams, because again, I really enjoy it, and I'd like to try to get to Mythic before this month ends. I know we only have a few days left, but if y'all believe, I believe, and it seems like y'all do, so there we go. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to run one last ad before this video fully closes out, so everyone that doesn't want to stick around for that, feel no need to. You know, I've appreciated the support thus far. The ads are just to keep the channel going, keep me here, and all that good stuff. Everybody, be sure you're washing your hands, you're keeping clean, you're staying safe, you're elbowing that sneeze, or covering that cough, whatever acronyms and synonyms they have for all that being healthy stuff. I do want all of y'all to be safe and healthy and kept in well-being. But yep, I'm gonna run this ad, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So again, everybody, take it easy. Hope you're having a lovely day, morning, night, whatever it is, wherever you may be. And as always, I'll catch y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day, have a great life, and I will hopefully see you again later.